Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know that COVID-19 has resulted in possible disruption to the food supply chain, which has caused ramifications for food providers and retailers? And why did that happen? It's mainly because there's an absence of an integrated platform to facilitate food loss and waste prevention, reduction, and measurement, as currently there isn't any system that could manage unplanned avoidable food waste or even track the overall reduction of food waste. Consequently, this facilitates poor inventory management and forecasting inaccuracy in food businesses that cause existence of surplus food, which are then mismatched due to COVID-19 trigger disruption, leading to eventual removal of the surplus food from the food supply chain, which in fact could have been avoided. Thus, the need in the industry for an integrated platform that does matching and tracking, particularly during the fragile settings in COVID-19. Hence, introducing to you the FoodXless mobile platform that focuses on mitigating food wastage by measuring and redistributing the about-to-be wasted and surplus food to people. Empowered by Alibaba Public Health Tech, it's an integrated platform that centers on matching supply-demand so there's less unplanned food waste, as well as tracks resulting reduction in food waste over time via real-time tracking and reporting feature in the platform, while also allowing vulnerable populations to get access to food supply at affordable prices in current time of pandemic, whereby the platform embraces features like discount vouchers to facilitate this. It also features smart geolocation that enables connecting volunteer networks across the region, which brings positive social impacts to the community in form of volunteerism.
The BMC teaches us to be paying customer focused as we go from right to left. Our market size is huge as we have over 6,000 restaurants, 300 super and hypermarket outlets, 6,500 food manufacturers, and 2,800 3 to 5-star hotels, which are suppliers who can potentially reach the demands of 1.3 million university students, 15 million working class, 135,000 volunteers, and 63,000 non-profit organizations, in which due to the current COVID-19 pandemic and the lacking of an integrated system out there, therefore, it is important for businesses to be able to coordinate their activities to match the demands of so many stakeholders. And untapped revenue can be realized if we can facilitate the matching, tracking, and better traceability in the food supply chain at the same time instilling civic consciousness. We segmented our customers by psychographic, whereby our ideal paying customers are the hypermarkets, food manufacturers, restaurants, and hotels, in which they are the customers facing challenges in food inventory management and are looking for ways to reduce the about to be wasted or surplus food, especially during the current pandemic, which has affected the supply and demand chain. Therefore, our platform enables businesses to redistribute the surplus food to those in need, reduce food wastage from surplus food as they are able to sell off the about to be wasted food at a reduced price. Tracking and reporting of the surplus food trends will improve food inventory management, therefore improving the overall profit margin. Lastly, placing a positive impact as redistribution of surplus food will reduce the greenhouse gases, have the ability to feed over 2 million people in need, and builds a culture of volunteerism.
These are the three main channels we have for supply channel and digital channel. It provides a platform for food operator and consumer to download the FoodXless app via the Apple Store and Google Play Store. For distribution channel, which is able through the social media advertising, word of mouth, email blast to attract our customer to join with us. In our customer relationship side, we provide the customer support to address the customer inquiry and keep our customer informed with the live update, which includes the FLW reporting. In order to retain our existing customer and also to attract the new customer, we offer them a reasonable prices, discounted prices, reward point to our loyal customer, and customers subscribe with us, they're able to get the latest promotion updates. And lastly, customer directory and smart geolocation able to give the business client to access our potential customer information.
I'm Kiran Kumar. I'll be presenting the potential revenue stream and key partners. Coming on to the revenue stream, we'll get commission from the sales of the near to expire products, and we'll get subscription fees from the platform users and feature listing and advertisement fees for classified ads, providing them with a centralized place to display their products, and then funding as income for the venture, and last fees for additional premium features such as the FLW reports. This is about the revenue stream. Moving on to the next slide. Our key partners are the first one, strategic partners. Those are supermarkets, hypermarket chain, restaurants, hotels, and Alibaba Group. And then we are joint venture with GrabFood or Food Panda delivery service providers, and then WeChat Pay, Alipay, and then online payment gateway, that is FPX, and home and refugee centers. If you come to the funding partners, Alibaba Group, and then government, and then angel investors. And we are collaboration with Association of Malaysia Retailers Association, Food and Agriculture Organization, Community Development Association or NGOs, and universities and volunteers.
We will be relying on the Alibaba resources such as the cloud computing services that enables real-time matching between businesses and consumers, smart geolocation plug into the system to enhance the business's scalability, Elasticsearch and ECS that will help businesses in terms of the analytics, security monitoring, storage space, and more. Besides that, our internal teams such as the marketing, sales, IT, supply chain, and not forgetting our funders for the expenses of the marketing, selling, and maintenance of the functionality of the app. Our three key activities is focusing on the Alibaba's technology capabilities and by integrating with the Alibaba Koala platform and blockchain, which enable transparency and traceability, therefore resolve the pain points of businesses in terms of tracking and mismatching of food during and after the pandemic. While consumers are able to track down in relation to their food purchase, such as where is it packed, date of packing, and more. Secondly, brand and social media management, which focuses on driving revenue into our venture through utilizing the inbound marketing to build traffic into our platform and utilizing the power of free concept, whereby customers are able to understand how does the app work for a certain period for free and see the value of the services offered that could benefit them. Hence, we'll create the buzz among society and increases our user base and listed vendors on our app. Lastly, customer relationship management through EDM, referral, loyal program, and more, which will eventually lock down the existing paying customers, strengthen the relationship, and our brand presence.
For cost structure, it is divided into R&D, cost of customer acquisition, and operating costs. For R&D, the costs involve app and website development, as well as designing, programming, installing, and testing of app features. For Coca, it consists of marketing, advertising, and branding expenses. For operating costs, there are costs associated with labor, admin, app maintenance and repair, accounting and legal fees, utility expenses, subscription fees, and merchant fees. Moving on to competitor analysis, there are two axes. The vertical axis showing FLW tracking versus general food wastage tracking, while the horizontal axis showing limited services versus integrated services. There are four competitors: the Lost Food Project, Olio, Robin Food, and GrabCycle. All these competitors are chosen because, firstly, they do the tracking on either food rescued, meals distributed, money saved, and etc. They all have presence in Malaysia, and all of them play a role in reducing food wastage, whether it's collecting from suppliers and distribute it to charities, or giving discounts on food from restaurants and cafes, which are what our app will be doing. Based on the graph, the competitors that provide limited services and do general food wastage tracking are the Lost Food Project and Olio. The competitors that provide integrated services and do general food wastage tracking are Robin Food and GrabCycle. As you can see, only FoodXless provides FLW tracking and offer integrated services. This shows that we are different from all our competitors, and we have addressed the gap in being an integrated digital platform empowered by Alibaba cloud-based analytics and reduce food wastage by matching supply and demand, as well as providing FLW tracking. Our first competitor is Robin Food because it is app-based, while the Lost Food Project is not. The Lost Food Project, which is the second, focuses more on food redistribution. GrabCycle is the third because it has stores selling food and products at a discount, but it doesn't have many partnerships like Robin Food and the Lost Food Project. Olio is the fourth because it is based in the UK and penetrating into the Malaysian market. Although it connects volunteers to local businesses, it emphasizes more on the sharing aspect of surplus food. Next, we have our team. Pyong Mei Jun is the CEO, Wong Hui Man is the CDO, Kiran Kumar Ronat is the COO, Sia Kar Lai is the CFO, and Pan Yi Yen is the CMO.
So during the pre-launch phase, we aspire to subscribe 100 paying customers as a strategy here inclined towards how we want to initially connect to our targeted paying customers. Thereafter, our strategies for the next two phases will focus mainly on enhancing our B2C in order to facilitate the next phase of growth in our mobile platform. So during the launch phase, we seek to attract 1,000 app users by bringing our brand closer to our potential users with effective channels like KOLs. And for the last phase, we aspire to achieve a retention rate of at least 50% through strategies with strong knock-in effects like push notifications while attracting more new users through SEO to ultimately achieve better brand positioning into this competitive market. So that's all for my team's pitch deck. Thank you so much for listening.